This episode of Android Weekly is brought to you by Domain.com. So you know that feeling when you've lost your phone, you've searched for it, but you can't find it? What's the word for that? That's the word. Now, most of you already know that if you have Android Device Manager installed, you can use that to locate your phone. But what if you could just type into Google search, "Find my phone," and it would find your phone in search results? Fun or scary? Of course, we've all been there. We've all lost our phone at some point, but thankfully there's a number of Find My Phone type solutions that make locating your phone a breeze, including the Android Device Manager. Of course, getting into the Device Manager requires a few steps, such as typing in your address or selecting it from a bookmark menu. But what if you could just simply type Find My Phone into Google and Google would work its magic? You can now simply type Find My Phone in Google and Google will bring up a card in search that will allow you to find your phone and give you the choice of ringing it. You still need to have the Android Device Manager location services set up on your phone for this method to work, but it is certainly a quicker way to find your phone. So the Galaxy S6 and the S6 Edge have been out for a little while, and we're getting some interesting reports about their response. Industry sources from Korea report that the sales of the Samsung Galaxy S6 Edge are much higher than anticipated, with supply now likely unable to keep up with demand. Currently, the S6 Edge accounts for approximately 50% of all Galaxy S6 model shipments worldwide, according to industry insiders, which is far surpassing the market estimates of 20 to 30% of Galaxy S6 sales. In Korea, combined S6 and S6 Edge pre-orders reached 300,000 units. This could possibly put it on track to become the most popular Galaxy handset yet. However, Samsung admits that it has failed to make accurate predictions about the S6 and S6 Edge sale volumes, which may result in some retailers being left out of stock in the near future. Samsung estimates that the S6 and S6 Edge sales could reach 70 million. But let's talk about news that we've received about the S6 and S6 Edge battery consumption. If you own a Galaxy S6 or S6 Edge or a number of other recent Samsung devices, head over to the Google Play Store and select My Apps menu. There should be an update available for an application called Samsung Push Service. If you have an update available, be sure to install it. According to Samsung's changelog, Samsung has applied patches to reduce data usage and power consumption. Now, if you look in the article linked up below, there's an article from an Android Authority staffer where he talks about how he tweaked and optimized his S6's battery over 4 days. He was able to get up to 24 hours of battery life. Be sure to check that out. Now let's talk about the new flagship on the block, specifically the Huawei P8. The Huawei P8, the Ascend branding, has been dropped, is a 5.2-inch Full HD 1080p display, octa-core 64-bit Kirin 935 processor, and a 13-megapixel rear camera. The IPS display offers really sharp contrast and vibrant colors look fantastic, even in sunlight. Above the display is an 8-megapixel front-facing snapper capable of capturing Full HD 1080p video, which also comes with Huawei's Beauty Level feature to accentuate your facial features. The Huawei P8 comes in two flavors. The standard version is expected to cost £499 before taxes and subsidies, and offers 16 gigabytes of internal storage and 3 gigabytes of RAM in two exclusive colors, the Titanium Gray and Mystic Champagne, while the premium version will cost £599 with 64 gigabytes of storage, 3 gigabytes of RAM, and two other exclusive colors, Carbon Black and Prestige Gold. This multiple storage strategy is one we're seeing other manufacturers adopt, but unlike other flagships, the P8 comes with a microSD expansion slot, allowing you to expand the storage by up to 128 gigabytes. The microSD card slot doubles up as a secondary SIM card slot, allowing you to use either two nano SIMs, both with 4G, or a single nano SIM and a microSD card. Remember how yesterday I said that I wouldn't choose my company's name until I was certain I could get the .com? That's because from a business perspective, I don't want to give free traffic to the person who does own the .com. .com matters. When you buy domain names from Domain.com, you immediately get the power to control what people find when they search for you online. And no domain name extensions tell your story with the same amount of trust like it does with a .com or a .net domain name. .com and .net domain name extensions inject credibility into your online presence, and who doesn't want more credibility? And you can also save 15% on your domain names and web hosting when you use our coupon code ANDROID at Domain.com checkout. Don't forget, 15% off when you use our coupon code ANDROID. When you think domain names, think domain.com. Thanks for watching, Android Army. My name is Jayce. Love to connect with you right here on Google+ or Twitter or in the comments below. Now, yesterday I talked about how the OnePlus One is still hard to get. Now I know, like 100 of you told me in the comments that you still can buy it without an invite every Tuesday. That's right, but come on, it's still hard to get. I know why they're doing it. They're trying to create artificial scarcity and thereby build demand. But the dominant narrative, at least among the press, is that the phone is hard to get, it's difficult to get. Not a great marketing plan. But don't forget about my brothers in Android, Josh, Joe, and the Tech Ninja, Kevin, Lon, Chris, Gary, Nash, and Taylor, all working super hard to be your source for all things Android.